So hello everyone. This is Sangamesh, a third year student, computer science student, and this is my first YouTube video. I'm not some SEBI registered expert. So this is my personal views on the market. This is for educational purposes. So don't take any trades based on what I say. So here's a quick analysis of what might happen tomorrow and what are the trades that I have taken. So let's first analyze what has happened on Friday. So we go look at the open interest on Friday. So if you see the action over the day, there has been, I would say, more put addition than call addition. And then if you look at the outstanding contracts, the expiry, I can see strong resistance at around 8,200, 8,300. But at the same time, there are enough supports at 18,000, 18,100, and so. And if you see, if you take out last Friday, so last Friday, it must have been, when was last Friday? Last Friday was 12th, right? So on 12th, we had around 1.14 crores of future OI standing. And from that, Nifty has declined to 1.06 crores. So that means that there's long unwinding, right? Long unwinding happens when both the price reduces as well as the volume of that particular future OI reduces. So that's what has happened with the future OI. Now, if you look at the FIDI data, which is my favorite, which is how the boys are managing the market. Yeah. So compared to Thursday, I would say the ratio of calls and puts have almost been the same, right? So it was almost close to 1:1. Today also it's almost close to 1:1. There has not been any major bullish or bearish additions by the FII. As you can see, they have sold some calls, sold some puts, so net almost equal. Very minor selling in stocks, but DA has heavily bought stocks. Very minor shorting in FI index future also. And if you see over the past 15 trading sessions since May, FIs have been continuously buying. And today they sold for a very small amount, which is negligible. And the future OI is also at almost an all-time low. If you see, I remember back then we had around, let's say, minus 200k shorts or somewhere, right? Around 24th of March, we had like minus 200k shorts. Right now, with almost the future OI shorts almost close to zero. So from what I summarize, the open interest shows the range between some 18,000 to 18,300 types, right? And no major move by FII. Now, if you look at the charts, so here's my call on the charts, okay? I'll clear out these drawings. So I feel that I've drawn a very simple trend line. I'm not a major chart person. I'm a very basic chart person. So if you have seen this particular line that I've drawn over here, right? This connects around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around it has connected around 8 tops, right? It's a very significant point. And if you notice, for all these days, there has been the resistance. Like it was a resistance for all these days. And today, that particular thing is acting as a support, right? And that's generally considered bullish, right? And by the way, we are in an uptrend, right? So higher highs and higher lows, you're surely in an uptrend. And if you see the last candle, even though the week started with a lot of momentum, and then over the rest of the week, the momentum died down. There is very beautiful bullish hammer forming, right? So in fact, I was waiting for some bullish price candle to form before taking my trade on Friday. And this bullish price action, this bullish hammer is what I like. And this is taking support on that important trend line. Okay. So my view is that we might see some dip. How big is the dip? Probably to 1800 or 17,900, because there is significant put interest over there also. And we are in a major uptrend and all of that. So my positions are this. So I'm a very small trader. I just have very less capital, and but I try to make sure I get like 1% a week, and you can see it in my verified by Sensible. So these are the positions that I've taken, right? I have shorted a 17,900 put short, and then I bought a 17,750 put for cover. So if I go on my builder, so this is how it looks, right? So there's a 96% probability of winning this trade. And this is what I usually do. So every week, my strategy is simple. I look at how the trend is. Are we in a are we in a downtrend, or are we in an uptrend? And then in that particular trend, where is the least point where I get 1%? Right. So I know we are on an uptrend. Now, could have all, I mean, based on my analysis, I could have also done some 18,000 PE short, right? But I want to win. I just don't like losing. So I take something which gives me 1% a week, which I'm very happy with. In the, like, if I go less than, I mean, if I go to the next strike price, below strike price, let's say 17,850 P or 17,700 P, 17,800 P, I get less than 1% with the hedge. So I generally don't take such things, and I see my capital is very less. And if you want to see my track record, you can look in the Verify for Sensible. Over the past, I'm new to F&O. I was doing equity and cal before this. My 3-month journey of F&O, I've almost made like 1% every week. You can see my track record on the side. So this is my analysis. Again, this is not recommendation. So keep your capital safe, and thank you all.